You know what, man? I don't care. I don't care. I just have to get this off my chest. I have to put it out there for not only me to just have something I can talk to, but for any other person that can relate. It's probably gonna be unedited, just spontaneous. And yeah, I'm Ryan. Y'all probably haven't even seen me in a little bit. A lot of things been going on and all of that. But the main thing I want to talk about though, the main thing, and the main thing that I've been experiencing and things of that nature is mental health. It matters. It matters, dog. Like literally. You see, look, now we in June. We're in June, right? What is it? Men's Mental Awareness Month, right? Now, what I'm saying is generally, it's generalized. I'm talking globally, I'm talking everything. But specifically for the man out there nowadays, since we are in June, people do not know what the average man is going through behind the scenes. What is his thoughts? What is his intentions? What is his things? And that nature. Like everything that I'm saying right now, I've experienced it. I'm still going through it. You see, that shit actually matters. That mental awareness shit actually matters. Your mental health actually matters. But as men, of course you got the people that, hey, you a man, suck it up, take it to the chin. Hey, you a man, you ain't supposed to have feelings and all of that. But the other side to that is that where you actually want to get something off your chest and you actually do have feelings. But the thing is, you have nobody that you can talk to. And why do you have nobody that you can talk to? Because they probably respond in a way how they just shut you down. Anytime that you spoke out, and of course, you probably keep it deep, deep, deep inside of you because you rarely speak about that. Maybe you're a person that you ain't really up in your feelings like that. Maybe you're a person that, hey, you was growing up and looking at the society now, hey man, suppress their emotions, suppress their feelings, this, that, and the third. Whatever those two might be, when you do try to talk to somebody about it, and then they shut it down. And shutting it down with a meaning they tell you, hey, just take it to the chin, dog. Or they might even try to invalidate your feelings. You come to them, you feel like you're in a safe space. They want you to open up to them. But now when you did do that, now they're just keep on responding and they're not actually there for you. They're not actually sitting there for you. Not actually listening. Because right after that, they respond. Now, what I mean by responding is things in negative lights. Like, it ain't nothing that's positive. It ain't nothing that's like getting me out of that mode. It ain't nothing that's just, yeah, man, I see it. Yeah, dog. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I understand that. You know, things gonna get better. I get that. And you going through this, XYZ. You see how that is different from like, hey, well, I'm this way or this sounds crazy. Like, you just really can't understand or what you have to realize and what you don't understand and all of that. Those are the two distinct responses of when most amount of men out here, when they try to talk out to somebody. And here's the thing though, people want to talk to somebody. People want to open up to somebody. They have nothing against these people. But the thing is, why would that guy? Why should I? Why should most amount of men feel like they can open up to you. They can open up to other people and they close people around them. Why should they feel like they can do that if every time they do something like that, they just get shut down? They just get called crazy. They get called, you're this way, you're that way. Or a person might respond in where you have to realize. Instead of actually putting that person in that guy's shoes, instead of actually being there, you don't really have to say anything. But solely your presence is enough right there. If you would like to say something, at least say it in a positive way. At least make that person, make that guy feel better. Because here's the thing, most amount of dudes out here ain't talking about how they feel. They keep that built up inside them. In which, look, you might be the most genuine, the most positive person, and all of that, and they can still vibe, they can still be excited, have fun, be happy, go out with daily life and all of that. But deep inside, in their soul, it's like their soul came out. Deep inside their soul is rotten. Deep inside their soul is out, man. And let me take a sip of water. When you have nobody to talk up to, and when you know that you are not that person, that your mind is tricking you to think that you are that person, but your mind is just tricking you. You just got demons in the back of your mind. When you know that you're not that person, and those thoughts is not the reality, but it just seeps into your head. Every time you hit the pillow, every time you lay down at night and go to sleep, before you go to sleep, those thoughts just start coming in again. Yes, you might have been happy. Yes, you might have had fun. Yes, your day might have been good. You go about your day externally and you still feel the emotions and all the feelings and all of that. See, but then you come back to how you internally feel. But again, when you rest your head at night and those thoughts is coming back, when you have nobody to talk to because those people is just repulsive. The things that they say when you do open up is just repulsive. So you really can't talk to them about it. And when you have all those thoughts, that's really not true, but your brain is just tricking you. And if you have all of these things and significant events that happen, and you, as the guy, is trying to get to the bottom of each one, if you have multiple events happening, you have your surface level of all of the several events. You have the surface level. And then when you try to go deeper, deeper, and deeper, you got to go to the bottom of the iceberg. That itself is overwhelming. That itself is too much. So when you have nobody to talk to, when you go about your day feeling all good, but deeply inside your soul is rotten. And then when you do try to reflect, and when you do try to think, it's so much because you got to go from layer to layer to layer. And when you do that, you just keep on ruminating. So when you have all of that going on, and what can quite possibly change that is you talking to somebody, but you can't, when you have those three things going on, the most amount of times, if it's overwhelming, if it's a constant overwhelming, then that man sits in depression. That man has nobody to talk to just talk about how they feel, to just genuinely check up on them and how you doing? And then that man doesn't have to feel like whatever he gonna say is about to get shot down. But when you have those things, the depression kicks in for a man, and that's where the unaliving thoughts come on in and seep on in. You know, and the thing is, it's really, really, really bad when that person right there, knows that that is the thing that he would never want to say to himself. He would never think to himself. When that person knows that that is not them, but they keep on getting held down. Not physically, but everything is just getting stripped. See, now that's the reason why there as well, the leading cause of men under 35 is what? You guessed it. Suicide. What is it, like 1 out of 10 men? Or something? Either like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 10 men. Cause of death? Suicide. And what else is it? Men are significantly more to commit suicide than an actual woman. And I bring this video out to y'all. And I know it's been a while. I know. Everything's different. The setup's different. But I bring this video towards y'all because not only do I want every man, yes, it's Men's Mental Awareness Month, and I want this to be known to everybody, but not only do I want this video to be shown and to be looked at and to be watched from other people, but I also recorded this because I'm feeling the same type of way. The same type of way. For a long time. For a long time. So that Men's Mental Awareness Month, the mental awareness month, the mental awareness in general, that stuff actually matters. That stuff actually matters. And it's sad to hear about people that's just contemplating about unaliving themselves. It's sad to look at the statistics of this year, of last year. But we know that men are far likely to do it than women. And we know that the leading cause of death for men under 35 is suicide. So with that being said, I know it's been a while. Welcome and welcome back. My name is Ryan Murph, and that has been the video. Salute.